Hey there, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart, and happy almost Friday. Let me know if you have any plans as we kind of round out the work week and into the weekend. Shouldn't have too many inconveniences in the, or at least too many big disturbances in the weather department. The weather right now is kind of a little bit more of an inconvenience than anything. We had some slick spots out there this morning, and definitely want to tune in early tomorrow because we could have a few more as snow showers continue to move throughout the area tonight. And then even heading into the weekend, we just have a few weak systems that'll tumble on in, bringing us the chance for a few snowflakes here and there, but really shouldn't accumulate to too much. Even throughout the day, maybe saw a dusting 1 or 2 inches, then a lot of that kind of faded away or melted away, and then maybe saw a little bit more. Any of that, especially on the overpasses and bridges, could cause some problems. All right, thanks everyone for hopping on here. Appreciate it. Let's get to the forecast because we do have a winter weather advisory in place for a few areas around here. Lake Geauga, Ashtabula, Cuyahoga County. This will last until about 7 a.m. on Friday. That is when we should see some of the snow showers come to an end. Still seeing some of that out there tonight. Actually seeing a few moderate pockets closer to Menor and even Chesterland, Middlefield, seeing that right now. Greenville, saw some of that. Hermitage, Grove City, that's out into parts of Pennsylvania. You can see that's already moved into. So we'll see a few pockets of moderate snow, but a lot of this is pretty light. Also, let me know what you're seeing out your window if you are seeing any snow where you are. I'd love to know. So a lot of this kind of a very weak lake effect, more or less kind of a blob that will continue to fizzle out as we push into the later part of the night. But we do have a few more systems on the way as we head into the weekend forecast, so may interrupt some of your plans. In terms of how much more snow are we expected to see, most places across Northeast Ohio, maybe a dusting here or there, but other places, especially as we get into the Snowbelt region, I'd say maybe a 1 to 2, a few isolated spots, 3 to 4, but that'll be in the higher elevation area. So if you're at that higher elevation, you'll probably see a little bit more. And then the other areas, 1 to 2 inches. Newberry, Bedford, even up through Hamden, we'll see that. Parts of Cuyahoga County, Geauga, and Lake County. The rest of us, maybe an inch or so. Wesley says it's snowing in Lorain and Twinsburg, a little bit of snow. Yeah, I had some snow that kind of made a nice little dusting out of my grass. I'm still hoping it sticks around for tomorrow morning. It does look rather pretty, but really didn't see too much. I'm out on the west side. Tonight, we'll continue to see these scattered snow showers. Again, accumulation is not going to be huge, but you'll probably have to dust off the car early in the morning. Temperature's much colder, though, so that's the important part, is that with anything being damp, it could quickly freeze over and become slick by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll hang out in the low 30s, a few isolated flurries early in the morning, and then we have another chance by Friday night, cold and breezy. So definitely want all those layers on throughout the day tomorrow. Hour by hour, our model has those snow showers really kind of fading off as we inch closer to midnight, but can't rule out a few flurries here or there as you leave the house early tomorrow morning. That advisory will expire right around 7 o'clock. Then throughout the day on Friday, cloudy and quiet throughout most of the day until we get to the later part of the night. That's when we'll start to see some snow showers move back in, really just kind of flurries. This is going to be very light, not going to accumulate too much, but that'll move in late Friday with a chance for a few sprinkles off to our south, closer to central Ohio. Taking you into Saturday, quiet throughout most of the day, but another system will move in late Saturday night. So you kind of get the picture. We're getting these kind of weak disturbances to move on through. So the weekend, looking ahead to the weekend, 40 on Saturday, probably going to feel kind of mild compared to the 30s we've been seeing the past few days. Cloudy, and we'll have those flurries moving in late. Sunday, it's going to be a little bit messier. We have this rain-snow mix that we've been talking about, and the temperatures will hang out in the mid to upper 30s. Tim says, safe to drive from Canton to Cleveland. Timmy, you driving there tomorrow? I'd say you should be rather fine. If you're leaving early in the morning, there may be a slick spot or two, but I know they've treated the roads pretty good. On my drive last night, the roads were okay, and heading into work this afternoon, they were okay. So you should be fine. And the snow in the morning shouldn't be awfully heavy. Here's what it looks like taking into the weekend. So late Saturday, we'll have a little bit of flurries move in. Sunday, we have this rain-snow mix that is going to head into our region, mainly as rain. Our models are predicting a lot of rain with this. Snow is going to be well off to our north, so folks in Michigan kind of getting the cold side of this system, but really no big accumulation with that. And we could see this system drag out until early Monday, leaving us with a little light dusting, but again, not looking at any major accumulations. And right now we're looking quiet as we head into next week, but much colder. We're talking real cold air finally moving in. Tim says 6 a.m. Yeah, so if you're driving from Canton to Cleveland at 6 a.m., I would just say give yourself a little bit of extra time. Road shouldn't be too bad, but there may be a slick spot or two, again, if you encounter a bridge or overpass, but you should be okay in terms of the snow. It seems to really kind of lighten up by then. Safe travels, though. 8-day forecast, kind of going downhill heading into next week. If you thought this week was cold, ooh, look at that. So tomorrow we'll have a flurry or two in the morning, maybe a dusting. Timmy might need to get up a little bit earlier to dust off the car, and then throughout the afternoon, quieter conditions. Saturday night we'll have another system move in, just a few flurries here or there, temperatures in the 40s. And then heading into Sunday and Monday, we'll have this other wintry mix move in. Chance for a few lingering flurries on Monday. Another chance for a light accumulation, but again, nothing going to be super major out of that. Temperatures will fall back, though, as we head into next week. A lot of 20s for highs. Look at that. And then morning temperatures in the teens. It is going to be a cold one from start to finish heading into next week. All right. Monica says Chardon is heavy still, roads are sloppy and slick. I believe that. A lot of the snow, especially when temperatures rose, became a little bit slushy out there. So if you take you out closer towards the Chardon region, yeah, we are seeing some pretty good moderate snow moving out. We'll see some a little bit of break and some lighter snow move in here soon. All right, guys, I will leave you with a zoomed out view of the radar. I don't see any other questions here. I will be back on again tonight at 10 o'clock. You can join us for our newscast there. And we'll have the latest look at the radar, again, a sneak peek of the weekend. And if you can't join us then, you can always find that latest information at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. All right, have a great night and a great Friday.